Good morning there, we are back for our weekly severe weather outlook. Okay, so what happened while we were away? Stephen Burrows was in the USA storm chasing, of course, and in the coming weeks we'll get Steve on here to talk about what he got while he was there. So some exciting footage coming up. Then in New Zealand we had thunderstorms, tornadoes, lightning, strong winds, and plenty of snow for the interior of the South Island and up high for the interior of the North Island. Now, two events in particular caught my attention. They were on June 11th. There was a tornado and there was some lightning. The tornado was filmed by Amy Barrett in the Taranaki region. Quite impressive stuff there. And then the lightning photo of the century for New Zealand. As far as New Zealand is concerned, Caitlin Groom, Paikakariki, you took a really wicked lightning photo late in the evening there, well, late in the afternoon I should say, June 11th. Just as the sun was about to disappear, you can see a little bit of sun illuminating the top of the clouds and a few dogleg-like lightning bolts coming out of the back of some cumulonimbus clouds there. Get my words right. And that was like a really cool photo, so well done. You don't really get photos like that in New Zealand too much, so thank you very much for posting that on the New Zealand Stormchasers group page. And you can go onto the New Zealand Stormchasers group page on Facebook to see lots of photos from the last couple of weeks. Okay, moving forward, this is today. There is going to be a bit of a stationary, a bit of a stationary front, I guess you could call, over the upper North Island the next few days going ahead, and that is it there. It's going to deliver showers. There could be the odd isolated heavy fall in there. You never know, there could be some thunder also. Thunder chances not great, but there is a chance of thunder there. So basically upper North Island, yeah, today, tomorrow Sunday, and then Monday. I think Tuesday is when it finally starts to move away. The South Island, things are certainly coming down, especially in the east. Some sun is finally going to break through. Very frosty tonight though, for the South Island. So let's go to overnight. This is 3 a.m. in the morning, so the stationary front is still there basically. A bit of land, like overnight, because it stabilises near the land, the sort of areas of rain are more like just offshore there, but Bay of Plenty, especially eastern Bay of Plenty, Tauranga there, could be a heavy downpour or two overnight tonight, so something to watch. Let's move to tomorrow midday. So stationary front is still there. While there is a bit of a break in these showers here, you know, between the west and east, still could be the odd isolated heavy shower there, so something to watch once again. For the Coromandel though, that'll be something in particular to watch. South Island, very settled. Then Monday. Okay, stationary front is still there in a way, but there's a bit of momentum gathering from the southeast, so still could be isolated downpours here. Perhaps some thunder, you never know. South Island still looking quite settled, but on Tuesday, finally, that little front there pops off to the north and most of New Zealand. Yeah, there's not really any thunder risks at all. South Island very settled once again. Wednesday very settled, high pressure right over New Zealand, but let's spin around because incoming from the west there is that front that moves onto the South Island on Thursday. If there is going to be any thunderstorms, they'll be there for the west coast as that front sort of moves northeast, I guess you could say. Then on Friday, that front passes out to the east, hopefully, sort of like later next week. A bit of warmth appearing here in the east. But on Friday anyway, much of New Zealand very calm, just a little bit of heavy rain remaining for Fiordland. Then on Saturday, not much happening for much of New Zealand really, but that's not so bad, is it? Subtropical low to the north there. Will it do anything? We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, we'll catch you again next Friday or Saturday morning. We'll have to decide where we stick these videos. Anyway, catch you next time.
Severe thunderstorm large hail is a forecast. Storm moving northwards on the